Hello, Ms. Monahan here again, and I am in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and I am at the Summer Solstice Music Festival. So, let me see. It is this thing. Pretty cool. Can't find the t-shirt. Here we go. It is backwards because Secret Solstice Music Festival in Reykjavik, all night long during the summer solstice. Pretty amazing. You can see that there are some great pagan Norse gods in the background, or remembrance of them. And we're going to be talking today, I thought in honor of this, about one of these, a poem by Jonas Hallgrimsson. He was an Icelandic poet. 1821, I think this poem was written sometime around there, early 1800s. So anyway, it's called The Farmer in Wet Weather. And it begins, Goddess of drizzle, driving your big cartloads of mist across my fields. Send me some sun, and I'll sacrifice my cow, my wife, my Christianity. And so here is the beginning is Goddess of drizzle. So he's talking to a pagan god. And I love this, driving your big cartloads of mist across my field, as though mist were a thing that could be driven across by a field. And I love this sort of language that takes something so abstract like mist and puts it in a cart. And I think he's talking about more than that. It's the uncertainty, the everything, but also just desperation. I think sometimes we forget that in this world we live where everything is easy, and we get food, we get meat, water, air, all of that so easily that some places, air is toxic or food is scarce, and if you don't grow something, you die. And so, hearkening back to an older time, perhaps he's talking to the goddess of drizzle, putting your mist across my field. Send me some sun. There's this desperation. Right now we've got so much sun. It's 8 at night, and it's bright light out, and it's going to be all night long. So send me some sun, and I'll sacrifice my cow, my wife, my Christianity. Now today, what I want you paying attention to is this is lists. So in poetry, oftentimes we'll see lists, and they're usually going to escalate. And you'll see here, we know what's important. Send me some sun, and I'll sacrifice my cow. That's a smaller thing. Then my wife, much bigger thing. And the last is his Christianity. And it's showing that he'll sacrifice even his ideals just to stay alive. And I think that that's one of the big moments that it's entitled The Farmer in Wet Weather. We can have all these great ideals, we can love people, we can all that, but when times get really, really rough, when we're pulled back to our primal nature, what will we give just to stay alive? So I'm going to try to take you into the music festival. I'll try to get some pictures. If not, just know you can kind of maybe hear some in the background. We'll be out listening to music all hours of the night tonight, and it will be bright sunlight, so hope you're doing well. And The Farmer in Wet Weather by Jonas Hallgrimsson. Please check out some of those great international poets. They're brilliant, beautiful. I think the U.S. reads like maybe 6% of international translated works. We need to be reading a whole lot more. So hope you're having a great day, and I'll try to take you in. Bye. Okay, so Ms. Monahan back. I hopefully got to show you around a little bit with this wonderful little festival. Trying my best to make 19th century Icelandic poetry cool. I don't know, hopefully I did a good job. And we've come to an end, but I also want you thinking about a few things, like nature. How does nature work in poetry? This is the summer solstice. We're literally on it. And it is 10 o'clock at night right now. Crazy, right? Look at how light it is. Insane. No, it's almost 11 p.m. And what would an anthropologist say about us hundreds of years from now, being so silly with our secret solstice music festivals or Coachella? So anyway, I adore you all. Hopefully you had some fun with me, and now you're going to be looking up 19th century Icelandic poets and poets from around the world, because they are totally rad, and remind us to look at lists. So descending order or ascending, so like of importance, usually like they'll build or the lesson. And then the other one, the theme of the poem, that idea of what does it take to make us break from things that we love, from, you know, our wives, our religions, all of that. How much does desperation play a role? Desperation for food, hunger, any of that. Okay, anyway, bye guys.